Hey guys, it's me, Rena from Snailworks Crochet, and in this video I will be reviewing the Hooks and Needle subscription box. This video is not sponsored, mainly because I do not have the following to get a sponsorship. But if you want to get me there, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram at Snailworks Crochet. Hooks and Needles curates a box each month that includes premium yarn from Italy and Portugal. Each box includes a magazine with a project that is meant for all skill levels, craft supplies to make your monthly project, and a surprise gift. There is a box for both knitters and crocheters and is great for beginners. For me personally, I have used subscription boxes in the past, but for other things not crochet related. But as I have never tried a crochet subscription box, I wanted to, check it out. I paid about $33 plus shipping, but then I used a coupon code from someone I follow on Instagram, which essentially waived the shipping fee. How I'm planning to do my box review videos is that I plan to subscribe to the service for 3 months and review each box that I receive and then make a holistic review altogether. The reason I'm doing it this way is that I find that you can't really base your opinions of a subscription box off of just one box. I've had instances where I absolutely loved my first box and then every box after that was super disappointing. And that's mainly why I want to review it after 3 months. With that being said, my first box came in the mail today and I saved the unboxing for this video. I purchased the crochet box because I cannot knit to save my life. So let's open this up. The box is very pretty. So inside we have this little booklet. Your cozy corner for crocheting inspiration. Okay, here's like the pattern. We got this yarn. Very cute. This is a merino wool in viscose yarn. It's very soft, very, very soft. We also got this color, same thing. It's very soft. I've actually never worked with merino wool before. Hopefully, is it washable? I kind of hope so because I don't like non-machine washable yarns, but obviously, the main reason why I don't work with wool is mainly because it's not machine washable. I'll have to look to see if it's machine washable. Okay, so it came with this is a 5mm crochet hook. Ooh, yarn scissors. I like these already. Some darning needles, gotta like that, and some polyfill. So, I realize I probably should have showed everything in the box, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna look through this booklet to see if there's a pattern I want to make. This kind of has an intro. It shows you what came with, came with the box, and then it has some stuff about how to use it. According to this is the Woodland Whisper yarn. It's a luxurious blend of 97% merino wool and 3% viscose. It says that, the 3 skeins will not be enough for all projects. I'm not surprised. And we have 3 patterns in here. We have this headband, really pretty headband, a cute little bunny, I think that'll be really cute, and a woven storage basket. Oh, the end, it comes with a recipe of the month for, we have some cinnamon cookies here. So maybe I'll try that out later. So this claims that there's not enough yarn in here to make all three. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know which pattern to make. I think the first one I will make is this woven headband because I'm probably most likely to use that. For me personally, I kind of hate making baskets, so I don't really want to make a basket. But I also hate making amigurumi as well. Yeah, I'm more likely to make the bunny plushie because I have a nephew on the way, but I don't want to give my future nephew like anything wool because I don't know what allergies he might have. But I'll still make it. I'll see what my sister thinks. I have issues with wool and amigurumi and giving it to kids mainly because of the allergy considerations. So that's one of the reasons why I don't normally use wool. So I will make these and get back to you later. You know, I never knew how to open these types of yarn balls. I think this is one of those things you're supposed to use from the outside, but I never knew. So the first pattern I'm going to be making is this little bunny here. I figured this is one of the patterns I actually want to make, and I'll use more yarn. So if I have leftover yarn, I'll make the headband. If I don't, then I won't. I'll figure something else to do with it. I'm going to use the hook that this kit provides me because that's going to be a part of my review. So my initial thought of the hook is that this hook design, one, it's like a wooden solid design. It's not like a cushion grip. So for me, that's kind of not my favorite. I mean, if it works for whoever, but this is obviously one of those ergonomic hook designs, but I've always found that these flat type of designs, this shape, suits those who have a knife grip for whenever they crochet. So some people hold their hooks like this, and some people hold their hooks like this. I hold my hook like a pencil grip. So this flat handle design is not my favorite at all, because I hold my hook like a pencil. And I know that's like super weird for a lot of people, but that's just how I do it. That is how I feel comfortable holding it. It is what it is. But if you are someone who prefers to hold their crochet hooks like a knife with the knife grip like this and do that instead, you might like the hook a lot more than I do. So this is definitely my very first initial opinion. Also, this yarn is a US size 4. Very interesting that that they're suggesting a size 5mm hook for an amigurumi pattern, but I guess it needs to be generic, so whatever. I don't know. Normally when it comes to amigurumi patterns, you're supposed to size down a hook for your pattern. I would be really sad if I found out this way I was allergic to wool. That would be so messed up. But yeah, for me, the bigger hook and worsted weight yarn doesn't matter because I have tight tension anyway, but for those with looser tension, I can see it being kind of funky. But to each their own. I do think I'm being a little bit hypercritical of this because I hate making amigurumi. The crochet items that I actually dislike making are things in the round, essentially, like baskets and amigurumi. I will tolerate most amigurumi, but yeah, I kind of hate making amigurumi mainly just because I hate counting so much. But yeah, anything in the rounds, not my favorite. So I do acknowledge that I'm being a little hypercritical here. Oh god, I gotta count. Finished my initial increases, now to do single crochet over and over and over again, and hopefully keep count of everything. So here's another unpopular crochet opinion I have, is that I actually prefer inline crochet hooks. I normally do use the tapered crochet hook anyway, because that's where all the comfy handles come from. I think I remember reading something that said that those who use pencil grip prefer inline hooks, and those that use knife grip prefer tapered hooks. So, I mean, I'm kind of proof of that. That being said, there are not a lot of inline hooks with comfy grips. Like, the closest I can think of is Susan Bates, and that hook, the grip is not my favorite. My favorite hook that I have found so far are actually the Pyram hooks, but they're plastic, so they're not nearly as sturdy, and they look like they're gonna break. But that hook is genuinely my favorite grip of all time. It's so comfy on my hand. But if I can find something like that, that is metal or just not plastic, I would love it. I have considered trying out the Furls crochet hooks, but $26 a hook is a bit ambitious for me. So maybe in a later day, but we'll see. Okay, so this thing came with a recipe for cinnamon cookies, but like the photo here is of chocolate chip cookies, and it's absolutely messing with me right now.
They also just have like star anise just sitting there, and it's not part of the recipe.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's like fall spice warming spices, but
yeah, but if you're gonna, it's like Chekhov's gun. If you're gonna put star anise there, you should put star anise in the recipe. If you're gonna put star anise there, use it.
No one eats star anise cookies, though. Do they have anise cookies?
I'd eat it. I would try it. That sounds good.
Yeah, but you like black licorice.
And?
I don't know.
Other people like black licorice.
Do anise cookies even exist?
Probably.
I don't know. They probably exist somewhere. But yeah, that was bothering me. So, a couple of updates on the amigurumi that I was working on. I finished the little head. It's not as long as the photo, but that's probably due to my tight tension, or maybe I just didn't count properly. Who knows? Have these little ears, little arms, and I'm about halfway done with this blanket part, and then I can sew everything together. But I want to share some initial thoughts on some of the other materials that was included in my box. These scissors, fantastic, love it. I want more of these. They are amazing yarn scissors. The darning needles, love them. I want more of them. They are so nice, and they're also very, very, very sharp. So all of them come with a little protected plastic tip cover. But yeah, love them. They are fantastic. Highly recommend. I've said my piece about the hook. It's fine. The yarn itself is also fine. It's yarn. Maybe this says a lot about me being uncultured, but I can't tell the difference between high quality and low quality. I can only tell you what I like and dislike. In terms of working with this yarn, I like it. It's nice. I probably wouldn't pay a gajillion dollars for it, but I do like it. I think it's nice and soft. It's not scratchy like I envision a lot of wool to be. So the fact that it's nice and soft is a plus. And if you value using wool over something synthetic like acrylic or polyester, then you will definitely like this. The pattern that they give you is pretty basic, but I do like the fact that they give you the kit with the intent to make the pattern they provide along with it. When I was looking into subscription boxes to look into, there were crochet specific subscription boxes, and then there were yarn subscription boxes. I did not really want a yarn subscription box because, I mean, at the end of the day, yarn is yarn, And yarn is fun, but if I don't have a project in mind to do with the yarn that is sent to me, it's just gonna sit at my place and never get used and collect dust. So the fact that this is a crochet subscription box, they give you yarn, materials, and a pattern to work on is good. I like that. I wanna also add the fiber fill they give me to stuff this thing is great. It is so much better than the polyfill, than my giant bag of polyfill that I normally use for plushies, despite the fact that I never make plushies. It's great. It's really nice and soft. Probably because it's fiber and I guess not polyfill, it doesn't have the issues that I normally associate with polyfill, where it just sticks out everywhere and just looks and just makes things look bad. I really like the fiber fill that it came with. I genuinely like the fiber fill that it came with. I wish polyfill were like that. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and finish this up and you know, make my little plushie. Water break. Hydrate, hydrate. What they did not include in this bag are some stitch markers, which, I mean, it's not the end of the world for me, but it would have been nice. I'm always down to receive free stitch markers. Reinforce my magic ring, because I have made the mistake where my pieces have fallen apart.
This one's way darker. I mean, it's like the same idea, but like, it's not the same.
I'm done with this one. It's really, really cute, honestly. Yeah. I'm not the best at sewing, but it is what it is. I completed it. It's done. I completed my bunny amigurumi. It's pretty cute. I do like it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I think it's adorable. It's super cute. I didn't film any of this, but I also completed the beginner sailor knot headband. Unfortunately, this is designed for a much smaller head than mine. I don't necessarily think it's related to my tension. I just think this headband is pretty short and doesn't have a lot of stretch, just by the fact that it's built off of chain stitches. But it is nice. It's cute. I'm not very good at sewing, so it looks kind of not great, but I mean, I made it. It's meant to be beginner friendly anyway, so it's fine. I did have to look up on YouTube how to do the sailor's knot because those photos were not helpful. And, you know, I scanned the QR code maybe thinking, oh, do they have a video potentially in their QR code? No, they don't. I literally just had to look up a tutorial on YouTube of how to tie the sailor's knot because it was very confusing from those photos. So I'm taking away points for that. I don't have a lot of yarn left over. They were correct in saying that you will not have enough yarn for all 3 projects, which is good because I really did not want to make that basket. Now, overall, my thoughts were that this crochet subscription box is exactly like most art-based subscription boxes that I have gotten in the past. I don't know how it compares to other crochet boxes, so I mean, maybe this is like how this works is very unique compared to some of the other crochet subscription boxes. It's nice. I got this nice wool yarn, I got some cute patterns, and I got some nice tools. I will probably have more opinions later on after my next 2 boxes, and that will come in my more holistic review of the Hooks and Needles subscription box crochet edition. With that, I will probably end my video here, and thanks for watching. Bye!